Damn.
live from the liquor store.
Oh,
How's
yeah, yeah.
everybody doing today, man? And you see, our three was in the building, man. You got landlord from Alabama. We got West Coast Cowboy in the building with us, man. And together, when we come together with our nigga tree, we are Dallas Cowboys.
God.
We are Dallas Cowboys, uncut.
You could have said cowboy tree or something. That went up wild.
I had to make sure that the 17-second mark was out. You can say wild stuff after the 17 second mark and still be monetized.
Okay. All right. I hope so. They see you over here tap dancing around the rules, you know. But yeah, you already know we in the building giving y'all some of this Cowboys content and we finna serve y'all up, man. You know, we got bad news with Trey though, but you know, we should be able to survive and thrive, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, somebody got a thumbnail? Somebody got a thumbnail? If not, then I'll work on one real quick.
You can work on one what we do. I was supposed to have been did one. I got to run
Don't
in my
trip, don't
mouth.
trip, don't trip.
Where my SBGs at, man? Where my SBGs at?
Spin back
Spin back
gang.
gang, where you at?
I see you. Matter of fact, let's show some love to everybody in the chat box with us already. Joey Rampage, which is a fire name. He said, "What's up, West Coast?" JJ Demine said, "Yo, Michael went off on Kate Scott. I seen that. I actually got the screenshot. We were going to talk about it."
Mm-hmm.
Rich Smith said, "Hey, Michael I treat DC4L with the volcanoes. Dallas Mac defense better turn up after this absolute disrespect from first take. Yes, they were very disrespectful, and they will pay for it. They will pay for it. The money, the host. What's up with y'all? What's good with you, my boy?" April Barnes says, "Hey, West Coast fan, landlord, and Henny and everyone. What's up with you?" Luda Johnson said, "What up?" Elijah Johnson. All right, I see y'all in the building showing love to the platforms and rocking with us, man. Thank y'all for everything.
They go Miss Donna. Tell her to hit my Instagram if she can, cause she wanted a T-shirt, and my Facebook is in shambles right now. So hit my Instagram, Miss Donna. I don't
That
know
boy
what
said
they doing to my Facebook.
he going through it right now.
Going through it over there.
Man, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, hey, real quick, shout out to some folks watching me on IG. Hey, you guys don't forget West Coast is driving out to Arizona for the Cowboys versus Arizona Cardinals game. I'll be out there Sunday and Saturday touching down. Be trying to give you, not even trying, I'm going to be giving you guys some content. I'll be going out there by way of SFDC. Appreciate them for always showing love. Also appreciate the nation. Don't forget, I got a $10 raffle going on right now for everybody that puts in $10, whether that be super chat or stars, doesn't matter where you do it at. You will be getting entered into the raffle to win the autograph Micah Parsons 12 by 8 autograph picture. Remember, this is not just a print. This is a picture Micah Parsons actually held in his hand. His hand was sweaty that day, so it got a little gloss on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he actually, held this in his hand and he signed it. And West Coast is going to be giving it away. And then also the second place winner will also be going home with a Micah Parsons jersey, man. We're going to celebrate this kid for what he's trying to do, the greatness that he's trying to achieve, man. So I'm going out there, man. So I'm gonna put the if you know my Cash App, I got the most famous Cash App in all of Cowboydom, and that is $ West Coast 1482. That's $ 1482. Also, today everybody got paid. So all them folks that said you was gonna call me when your wife got paid or when you talked to the wife, y'all should be hitting me up right now about Jersey. So hit me up. I got you. We're gonna go from there, man. Nelly, what's up with you? Ralph, hit that star button, hit that Cash App. April, hit that Cash App. Appreciate you, Auntie. Darren, hit that Cash App. Rich Smith, what's up with you, my boy? Hit that Cash App. Wild West, what's up with you, my boy? Appreciate you, sir. I'm Air Force too. Tim, what's up with you, sir? He says, after listening to West Coast the other day,
Hey, real quick, salute to Miss Morquetta for the $10 cash app. They got you 2 raffle entries, and I appreciate you for the love.
Shout out to you, Miss Marquetta.
My boy said after listening to West Coast the other day, he be wrong as the average guy. Hey, man, you know what? I do be wrong at times. I definitely do be wrong at times. But praise God, there's another day the next day. But I promise you this, man, I'm never wrong about nothing that's life or death about these Cowboys. But I'm curious to know what you think I was wrong about.
Everybody be wrong, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Player evaluation. I don't honestly, I'm gonna need to know what sentence because I've been pretty goddamn on point with this thing called the Dallas Cowboys. So I do need to know what subject you think that you say I've been wrong on. I'm definitely curious because I think I'm still right about I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. I love Tony Pollard, but I still to this day don't believe he's a full-time running back, and I don't think the Cowboys do. That's why they, after he got those 14 carries in that game last week, he literally was like did not get anything for 2 drives, and then the Dallas Cowboys kind of went back to him. You know what I'm saying? I still think Michael Gallup probably shouldn't have got paid because we're trying to get him off the team now. You know what I'm saying? He's our 4th receiver. Guess what? Our friend of the show, my boy Jalen Tolbert, friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Yeah. Friend of the show. It's fun. And hey, listen to me. It is not funny how all of the friends of the shows are getting opportunities right now because Easy McQuamu, friend of the show, another guy that should be looking to get some opportunity too. So I think I've been on pretty right. I was right on the run the damn ball. I was right about Trevon Diggs. Imagine if Trevon Diggs would have listened to y'all and said, you know what? I'm going to trust the nation. I'm going to trust Jerry. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to get paid next year, and I'm going to let them, make sure they have money for Micah. And, man, what would y'all think of Diggs right now today if he was on a 1-year deal making $4.7 million? And think about this. Since he's not able to play the full seasons, he wouldn't even getting $4.7 million. Diggs would have made $2 million this year because the other $2.7 million in his contract was called incentive base. What does incentive base means? That means you have to physically play for it. If you don't physically play for it, you can't earn it. So think about this. If Diggs would not have gotten paid this year, got that $97 million, he would be making no more than $2 million this year.
All right. So, hey, let's go ahead and jump into the content, man, because, we got a bunch of stuff that we need to cover.
Hey, I thought y'all said we had time today. My bad. God damn.
I mean, we got time, but
we got time.
I thought it said we had time today. You know what I'm saying?
We got time, but hey, this shit gonna take time to cover too.
The longer I stay on here, the least nefarious I can be. So yeah.
That is a lie.
Angel Cardina, what's up, sir?
Don't be like that, Hen. You supposed to be your brother's supposed to support you when you're trying to change your life for good.
Your brother's supposed to keep it real with you, and not lie to you.
Your brother's supposed to come over with a drink and a bunch of old pictures and say, man, you really trying to get married today, man? I'm just saying, dog, if you want to just hop in this coupe and we just go to just Vegas, just me and you by ourselves, I'm just saying. That's what a real homie say. You know what I'm saying? That's what a real homeboy say. You really want to do this today?
You sure?
So if you just want to leave the city, we can always just leave.
Yes, sir.
I did want to start out with some somewhat good news. We've been reeling off of the Trevon Diggs injury, so I wanted to start off with some somewhat good news. Tyler Biadasz also attained a leg injury, also had an MRI. They were really concerned about him. According to Adam Schefter, had a hammy during today's practice. What was yesterday with an MRI. They're saying that he will be okay, and then they sort of went back and doubled down on that even further. Mike McCarthy said today on whether Tyler Biadasz status in jeopardy for Sunday. He said, I don't think so. Talking to the medical staff last night, they think he'll be ready to go. So it's not a double whammy up to this point. Tyler Biadasz should be playing, which also helps in the fact that Tyler Smith is supposed to play. Zach Martin is supposed to be there. So this is the first time. And Wes, we talked about what our offensive lineup should have been since 2022. This is going to be the first time, since 2022 when everybody came in, that everybody we had supposed to start is going to be in their right position playing alongside each other. Because remember, Tyron Smith did not play a lick of left tackle last year. So this is going to be the very first time that all 5 of our offensive linemen will be healthy and playing together. So what are y'all thoughts about that?
I'll let you go, Lane. I'm doing this thumber.
Okay, well, I think this is going to be good for us, man. This is good prep, good practice, you know what I'm saying, for us to be together for the first time, and we can get a full view of this offense, man. I can't wait to see us at full strength. It was always either or. Like, we had Brandon Cooks for the first game, but Tyler Smith didn't play. Now both of them supposed to be there together, and we get to see us at full power. I think Dak Prescott gonna act a fool to me, man, because, I feel like this line gonna be better and this run game gonna be better with Tyler Smith. And you add that in with Brandon Cooks coming back too, this offense gonna be a deuce. It's gonna be hard to stop, in my opinion, man. So I just can't wait to see the response and the play calling too. I want to see what kind of vibes Mike McCarthy on. Like, is he gonna call plays like like we at full strength, or is he going, you know what I'm saying, take it easy, or just evaluate the team how he want to. So I think this is a great game for us to work out all the kinks that we might have and, experiment a little bit, but still just make sure we be dominant and get this win.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just. I think this is this like. I wish we would have had this game like later in the season, like right after a really tough game, because this is one of those you just either got your ass kicked games or you just like barely won a game. It's now you get to go take it out on these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like week 1 of my kids of their Supreme League, they played the Southern Section champions. They lost to them in the playoffs last year. I ain't gonna lie, they spanked our ass 26-6. But then the very next week, we got this team named Apple Valley, and man, we dug off in there. They yearned doing. We all up in it. 40. It was like, put it like this: the referee told us if we scored again, they were gonna stop the game.
Wow.
0. You know what I'm saying?
Beat
So
the
it's like
stuffing out of 'em.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? These little, hey man, little 6-year-olds, 8-year-olds, they got to learn, man. It ain't gonna work out every day. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you, Mac? What's up with you, XX baby girl? What's up with you, throw it back vintage? Okay, I see you.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
These are some very nefarious names.
they, you sure they ain't in the trap West Coast? Good
Nah, they on IGZ, baby.
I
Hey
did.
man, I got my boy Big Mike in the building, yeah, man. Slapping down some of the best barbecue out in the building, man. And he a Cowboy fan. Salute to my dog, man.
Salute.
Well, my opinion on it, man. We've been needing to see our offensive line together, and this is good for them because what people do not really think about when it comes to the offensive line, they need some continuity together. They need to play together, right? Because when you have revolving pieces, this guy comes in, this guy goes out. You got to learn where this dude places his foot when he falls back. You got to learn. Do I need to help this guy in this situation, or can I trust him to be on his own and hold down his responsibilities? And all these different kind of things go into it when you're talking about offensive line play, right? There is a very codependent position when you talk about those 5 people on the offensive line. So it's good that they're getting back healthy. It's good they'll be able to get some early reps in together because hey, if nothing else happens, this should be your offensive line going into the playoffs, going to the Super Bowl, wherever we end up at the end of the season. This should be your offensive line going forward because this is the one that you projected and this is the one that you wanted. This is one of the reasons that you reworked Tyron Smith's contract and brought him back. Right? There was some question if Tyron Smith would be a Dallas Cowboy again. They like, hey, we still believe in Tyron as long as we let him play left tackle. So, hey, you brought him back, incentivized the amount of time that he plays. Put most of his money into him being available for games. You were able to, get Terrence Steele back and retain him. He got back healthy. So with all that being said, man, it's huge for us, especially with what happened on the other side of the ball. Trayvon Diggs going down. I'm not saying that the defense is going to be horrible or anything because we still got ballers. We still got the best, probably the best front 7. But I think Dallas Cowboys should approach this how they approached it in 2016. If your defense is barely on the field, they're going to be better anyway. And you got a much better defense right now than you did back in 2016.
Facts.
So we were the number 1 seed in NFC with that same formula, and I know our defense was nowhere near as good as it is right now.
Not even close.
I mean, we just won a game. We won the time possession, over 40 minutes to 17.
Mike McCarthy is deadly, bro. Like you doing stuff like that, man. Like I said, you have no hope for an inferior team. You ain't giving them no outs. You're not giving them no leeway, no hope at all. And like that's the best way we should play, man. Don't give the ops no oops. You know what I'm saying? Don't help them at all. And I feel like that's the best thing. That's the best way we should play. Like that's gonna be unstoppable. You having the ball that long, 42 minutes. We ran 80 plays. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. So just imagine those dudes trying to defend it for 80 plays. They huffing and puffing. You know what I'm saying? Them boys huffing and puffing. They saying no miles. They don't want to fight no more. So, hey, man, that's just a great strategy when you got a defense like that. And now when you got the ball that long, your defense they just powering up over there. You know what I'm saying? They just like, boy, I can't wait to get on the field. They feeling fresh.
Yeah, and man, you got to think like this: when you have the ball that long, no matter what the score is, It's just not enough time, man. There's just
Yeah.
not enough. There's just not enough time in football. Like there's not enough time for the Cowboys defense, as good as they're playing right now, for you to have the ball for 20 minutes and think you're going to beat a team. It's just not
Ain't
gonna.
no
There's
way.
not enough time,
Ain't
man.
no way.
That's literally 5 minutes a quarter. What are you doing with 5 minutes a quarter? Like you have drives that are 7 minutes.
Yep.
Like you know what I mean? Like you're barely getting through drives. So you're already putting your opponent in a win-loss situation where it's like they're just not in a position to succeed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they have to then take that back. You know what I'm saying? Purposely. So, I see it like this, man. As long as my front four is doing what they're doing, and that is getting to the ball in a ridiculous type of way, I almost feel like, man, I mean, I ain't trying to water nothing down, but man, listen, we had Trevon Diggs and 9 different corners playing corner for us last year. And at the end of the day, you still lost in the second round of playoffs. Now, I was actually saying that in a good way, because what I was saying is it didn't stop you from going when you were trying to go. You know what I'm saying?
And it wasn't the defense fault either.
And
So
it
we
damn
still,
sure wasn't the
yeah,
defense fault.
we still got a dominant
You had
defense.
Kelvin Joseph starting at corner at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna say it like this. I think that Stephon Gilmore, Deron Bland, Izzy McCramu is that three, and Jordan Lewis is just as good as last year's CD Lamb. I actually think it's better, because my second corner, Stephon Gilmore, no, he's not as good as Diggs right now at his point of a career, but he is still a number one corner. I think he showed that last week. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want to say. He is a number one corner. Then when you get to the number two corner, you still had Deron Bland last year, but guess what? Now he's in his second year.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
So
real
this
quick,
cornerback room, in my opinion, is still, even without Diggs, is still better than what it was last year.
I agree with you. Real quick, Action Pal said one of y'all a super chat. He said my G hen had to bang on the widow yesterday. I did. I called somebody everything but a child of God yesterday because they came into the chat box trying to make fun of Trayvon Diggs getting injured. We don't play that. We bar no plex, no disrespect. If you come in
Facts.
here talking crazy about an injured player,
That's
you're
weird.
going to get cussed out. You're going to get banned, and if we see you in the streets, we're going to slap the shit out you.
Facts. Cause that's just distasteful. That let me know you never laced them up before. You know what I'm saying? That's when everybody becomes a human. And you couldn't be a human being. You know what I'm saying? You're below that
He
if you
said,
making fun of people being hurt.
He said, I see 49ers fans talking about us not having Diggs. That's let me know they don't really believe in Brock like that. Plus, they don't know what plan almost picked Brock last season. Well, listen, Brock Purdy had like 3 or 4 balls that should have been picked off yesterday. You know what I'm saying? They got good reason to be concerned about Brock Purdy. Final numbers look fine, but you go and look at turnover worthy plays, I'm sure he has several of them.
Man, that offense is on easy mode against the Giants. And they struggle with the Giants too. So I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even looking at them like that. Like they good, but I'm confident in going in there and playing them. The
Yeah.
Indeed.
Giants played them close for what, 3 quarters?
3 quarters. It was one possession game. It was 20-12 going to the fourth.
We had the Giants beat in about the first 5 minutes of the game. It was ugly. We're playing us.
All right. So one other thing, because we were talking about before we jump into the Cardinal stuff. These are just the reports. This is what's being reported initially, right now. So shout out to Jane Slater, also a friend of the show. I know she did some work with West before. So she said, from what she was told, the plan in light of the ACL tear to Trayvon Diggs is to move the run Bland outside. Jordan Lewis goes back to the inside, and then Noah Ignagni would be there for depth per team source, pound the Cowboys. And to piggyback on that, we all know that Anthony Brown, former Dallas Cowboy, played in this system, on this defensive system for multiple years, got released. She's also said that her source maintained that the Cowboys are not looking at him as an option. So, what are y'all thoughts about it? Do y'all agree with that move? If that is the case, what would your preferred lineup be? Why? Let's go into detail about this, and you can start with.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say I don't agree with the plan, but I don't really agree with the plan. You know what I'm saying? I would have went in a different direction. I would not have moved around Bland to the outside. I would not be counting on Noah Igmedagagu. You know what I'm saying?
This
And
man
I
ain't
Wait a
like
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
what? Bro,
Y'all better
everybody,
not let the country
listen to me.
dude
Time out.
on
Time
here
out.
be able to pronounce this now. That's all
I'm
I'm gonna
about to
say.
say because listen to me. I'm about to say it has so many syllables in it that like is somebody really gonna try to tell me I said it wrong?
It,
Like is we playing that game today? Like
yep.
somebody
Yep.
thinks they can say it better.
Listen, we gonna play it like that. When I can pronounce it, I'm gonna play it like that. All right.
Landlord,
I'm gonna
landlord,
take
landlord,
my W. I don't know what
landlord.
y'all
Like, man,
talking
as
about.
soon as I get it, I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna take my W. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't be. I'm not saying I wouldn't be giving him opportunity right now, but I wouldn't give these guys opportunity over Izzy McQuamu, who played in the playoffs game last year versus my guy Godwin. He held you guys down, played in that 49er game. He damn near started against Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? If it's really next man up, then what the hell's going on with my boy Izzy? Why isn't he getting his opportunity? I don't want to hear this. Oh, he didn't show it. I don't want to hear it because you don't even know Noah, and you have no data on Bland playing on the outside, or you have data from him playing last year, but it's not conducive to what it is this year. I don't believe in taking players. That's like taking Zach Martin and having Zach Martin play left tackle. Like, yes, Zach Martin played tackle in college, but why would you not want Zach Martin being the best guard in football? It doesn't make no sense. He's the best at what he does. I think
Okay, so hold on, one thing, Wiz, because you cooking right now, and I understand what you mean, but I want to ask this: instead of putting Izzy against Bland, what'll make you say he over Jordan Lewis? Jordan Lewis, you might be interested in Izzy over Jordan Lewis.
man,
For real.
listen, Jordan Lewis has been Jordan Lewis. I mean, this
And
my
he coming off an injury.
But I'm
So
saying they moving Jordan Lewis to the slot. So
I'm
that's
saying
that's his natural
Izzy
position.
been in the slot before and
I,
looked good at it.
oh,
I mean,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
So
I'm saying it ain't
Bland
gotta
oh,
stay
be
on the slot.
Bland versus it ain't gotta be Bland versus
Because all three of them could be on there. Like you
yeah,
said,
yeah.
like Izzy just played in the slot in the playoff game.
Izzy looked good in the slot. You can instead of who knows how Jordan Lewis gonna look after injury. You know what I'm saying? Put Izzy right there. You got a healthy, capable dude who we seen play in the slot.
This is
You
a
know
damn
what I'm
good
saying?
point.
yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I don't think I don't think anybody can say that Jordan Lewis is better than Izzy McQuamu. I think people can say that Jordan Lewis has a bigger name than Izzy McQuamu. And when you think of Jordan Lewis, you think of 2019, but you don't think of much of Jordan Lewis here recently. Like
Jordan Lewis
we
after
was here.
injury though, we don't know how he gonna look after this injury. Like when it's the lights bright and it's on him. Like I don't know.
And think about this from a business standpoint, bro. You have Jordan Lewis on a 1-year deal, bro. You still have Izzy McQuamu. It makes more sense financially to go with Izzy McQuamu.
Yeah, you got Izzy for the long haul. And listen, I understand, the mindset because and at least from the way that they view it, in their minds, those are the three best corners they have. In their minds, anyway. They believe in Deron Bland, they believe in Jordan Lewis, they believe in Stephon Gilmore. So in their minds, they probably say, "Hey, we're gonna put our best three dudes on the field regardless." But like we said, is Jordan Lewis really one of our best three corners right now after
Right
injury?
now. So
Yeah,
that's the key word right there, right now. Because
yeah,
this man is fresh off a foot injury, y'all.
yeah. So that's gonna be the caveat. If they believe Jordan Lewis is back to form and can play like he used to when he was considered the ball guy, then go for it. But like I still have questions. I'm the numbers guy. How many of those touchdowns that the run Bland gave up last year came from in the slot or on the outside? Was he on just because he played on the outside? Did he get tore up? I
ATM,
want to know.
a lot of people saying turn your mic up. If it was one person, I wouldn't say that. But it was quite a few people saying turn it up.
It's already as up as loud as it can go. So I don't know what's going on with it.
I don't know what's going on either. But yeah, we ain't saying I like Jordan Lewis. I think he like if Jordan Lewis was healthy, I'd be confident in saying he was the third best corner. But Jordan Lewis is coming fresh off an injury. That's all. That's the only concern for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be whoops. Jordan Lewis is not as good as he used to be because he's hurt, and we got to find that out in the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I just don't want to find that out. Surprise, Jordan Lewis getting cooked because he's not all the way healthy. Like I don't want to find that out in the wrong way.
Choctaw said let Jay Lou play on the outside.
No. I mean, this is the thing. I think right now, I think Jordan Lewis needs. I don't think that I don't want to give Jordan Lewis anything automatic. You know what I'm saying? I love him. That's my dog, but his talent doesn't say he just get automatic reps. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day, man, I think if you have healthy players and you have guys that are going to be here in the future, then it makes sense to go in that direction or at least give him those opportunities. Especially since the last time he played well for you. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. Like your slot guy, like I want to be able to right now get the best three corners on the field who I believe can play 15, 16 games with me. You know what I'm saying? There's still a high chance, unfortunately, Jordan Lewis might get dinged up again. Why? Because that's been the MO. My guy ain't played a full season in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Theoretically, we got 15 games in front of us and what? At least one game in front of for the playoffs. That's 16 games. You know what I'm saying? Can he make it through another 16 games? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something else that I also don't like about this is Cowboys. Why are we telling our starting lineup for what? Like at some point we got to stop giving ops all. You like, bro, I get it. You're not scared of your op, but why drop your location, bro?
Yeah.
Like I mean, I
Why
get
go live when you get there?
yeah, like I get it, bro. I get it. You really about that life. I get it. But why tell the ops where you are? Like, because slippies in this game count. Like they account, bro. Like, yeah, you ace boom coon diggy diggy boom. But where do people always get caught slipping? In their hometown. You know what I'm saying? So Cowboys, why do West Coast know the starting lineup for that? I mean, at least I should know because I got homies on the team. Hey man, what the hell's going on? Boom, I beat the bang. But why the hell does Joe and Scranton know who my starting goddamn corners are? Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, why do we thrive on giving so much information, bro? I wish that part of the Dallas Cowboys would end.
True. I mean, but we got the biggest media machine ever, and they gonna press and they gonna ask questions forever. So I don't know if we can get around it though. That's
Yeah,
the
I
only
mean,
thing.
just keep your mouth closed, bro. Hey, shout out to Miss Barquita with the $10. Appreciate you. Just got your raffle into the just got your one entry into the raffle.
Appreciate to Miss Marquita on my end too, man. Thanks for supporting everybody. That's trio
Yeah,
right there.
that's super dope. He said that's called OPSEC. Never give your enemy the pause rep, sit rep. He said, "How about we trade Gallup and another pick for Sauce Gardner from New York Jets? The New York Jets are in position to still win their division. So even
Yeah, because
even
the
though
division's trash.
Miami ain't lost yet.
Miami being lost, but I mean, you got. I don't think. I don't. I mean, the Jets probably knew it was between them and Miami to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So as long as the Jets feel like they can, you know what I'm saying, and think about this, there's a strong chance that they think Aaron Rodgers might come through. So I don't think they're going to tank.
No,
Because
so
think
I don't
about
think
this:
they'll
if
get
you
back.
do tank, Aaron Rodgers is going to retire,
He
and you
might.
got to do you want to do everything you could do to try to keep Aaron Rodgers engaged because like if you can make it to the playoffs and Aaron Rodgers, because think about this, the Michael Gallup came back from an ACL in less time than what Aaron Rodgers got because Michael Gallup got hurt. He didn't have his surgery till February, March, April, May, June,
Came back way too
July.
early. Too.
Yeah, he did, but he was a quarter. He was a you know what I'm saying. He also was a wide receiver too. He came back in 6 months. So Aaron, what is this? October, November, December, January, February. Oh my God, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he
Wait a
got
minute, yeah. I don't want to change the subject too much, but I do want to go back to this Jordan Lewis because I'm looking at the snaps, and of course they ain't gonna just load him up soon as he get back. But this man only had 9 snaps last game,
Yeah,
and C.J.
And now y'all
Goodwin
want to
had
go him to go
hold
7.
on. C.J. Goodwin had 14 snaps. Noah Igbenogany had 14 snaps. So like, I mean, are y'all ready to just say he just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Just I'm Jordan Lewis again, y'all. This man had 9 snaps last game. That's the only reason I got a little pushback on it. Cause I just don't know how ready he is. And I don't want to find out at the last second. That's the only thing. If he was fully healthy, Jordan Lewis, I'd be like, hey, Jordan Lewis would be the third best corner. I just don't know about his injury.
yeah. I don't know about his injury either. So, we'll see. Like I said, we got two. And listen, the next two games, we are not playing any quarterback that should give us issues. Right? We're going to be playing Joshua Dobbs, and we'll be playing Mac Jones, who Mac Jones might be on the way out of New England if he keep playing the way that he's playing.
Don't do my boy Mac Jones like that, man.
He did it to himself. He did it to himself. Well, I'm also
They
saying
ain't got
this,
no weapons over there now.
man.
They ain't got no weapons. Now, who they best wide receiver? Go 5 seconds. 5, 4.
In Arizona?
In the Patriots.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Is he a number one receiver?
No.
He was last year.
You know that dude ain't like that.
Nah, I think I don't. Well, he was a number one by receptions. Yeah, by receptions. But I don't think Patrick Mahomes was looking at him in press conference thinking that's my guy. That's who I'm doing.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, don't do Mac. They ain't gave Mac no help over there yet. But
listen, they ain't going to. This is the Patriots way. You couldn't name the wide receiver Tom Brady was thrown to.
You sure can't.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Y'all better enjoy Bill Belichick because this is last year as a coach of the New England Patriots. Like, at the end of the day, hell yeah, bro. At the end of the day, you have an organization. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Bill doesn't have anything to attract free agencies in New England. And that's what's really gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? Before you had Tom Brady, you had your way, you could say you could do things the way you wanted to do it because you had Tom Brady, you had the expectation of winning. But think about this. Now you have these ridiculous expectations. Guys got to cut their beards off and shave and look all clean and stuff. And we still getting our ass whooped by 40. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't won a game yet.
Ain't even won a game yet, bro. So it's like if you are Bill Belichick, you want this to be your last year because, bro, this team is probably going to lose at least 10 games this year. You know what I'm saying? So with that, you're your second consecutive year missing the playoffs. Bill, go let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, two things real quick. First and foremost, Travis Eller sent one of y'all a $5 super. He said, "Hey, brother, I really appreciate everything y'all do to get all the info to us." And
hey, real quick. Hey, let's go ahead. Can I just shout out my little? Hey, man, I got one of my little athletes.
I got a shout out too for my old man. That's why I keep cutting you off. So my pa said trust the DC to put the right person in the right position to succeed. DC for life, babe. We still in there. Hey, we gonna get it in there, man. We gonna get it in. But go ahead.
Hey, real quick, shout out to my boy. Turn him up, Brody. My number 11 right there. Our starting slot back. What's up with you, boy? It's 11:34. Your butt should be at school right now, man. Where you doing, man? Go talk to your mama, man. You is not supposed to be on live right now. But that's when I'm on that PA, I say, turn him up, Brody. He take us to the crib every time, man. Get your butt back in school now. And I'll see you Saturday morning, man.
He said Bland is good. Yeah, Bland is good. I didn't want Bland to be in a position to succeed.
What did they say about the Jordan Lewis once I told you the snaps? Because
they said, "Ooh, my baby."
Because I'm like, oh, you gonna go from 9 snaps to 70? Yeah.
Hey, to be honest with you, the real question is this: does Jordan Lewis have the body right now to do that? Like, the mind is definitely probably willing. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the body is willing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just like the Dallas guy, because listen, the Dallas Cowboys know that Tony Pollard can't, they can't just vlam, 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 hum with him and carries right now. They're realistic about it. That's why they use him the way they use him. Listen, be realistic about everybody, bruh. Be realistic about everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you take a guy from 7 to 70. Like, I would think you take him from 7 to 30. You know what I'm saying? And he's coming off of an injury on a 1 year.
I mean, I'm also going to ask you, how many snaps did we even play on the defensive side of the ball last game? It wasn't a lot. They only had the ball 17 minutes.
I mean, Trey had 71 pass coverage snaps, so it was up in the 70s somewhere.
But you also got to think like this. They was also down a bunch, so in that fourth quarter, they was chucking that thing.
Nah, wait a minute. That might have not been. That might have been for the whole week, year. Hold on.
Yeah, there ain't no way
I think that he ain't thrown no 70 passes in a year though.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, both games they were down, so they were highly throwing the ball, highly targeting that ball.
Let me go ahead and look.
But I'm gonna tell y'all, Micah Parsons is gonna be our best of defensive person, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now. All you got to do is, if you don't trust the corner, put Micah Parsons on that same side. If you don't trust whatever corner, at the end of the day, my defensive line is so good that, listen to me, our defensive line is better this year, and we had worse corners last year. So the math says that you're gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? That's what the math says. At the end of the day, man, still rush Micah Parsons off that side. You can blitz on that side and provide some type of support for that corner. Because at the end of the day, man, if your pass defense is doing, look at the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs didn't won 2 Super Bowls. What's their corner's name? The Chiefs actually started a former Dallas Cowboy player that we cut in the same year. We cut this dude. Well, yeah, we traded him. I'm sorry, we traded him. We traded him. He ended up starting for them 2 years in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they had up front. So it's like, I'm not really this year. Like, if you're able to listen to me, if you're able to get the ball actually physically in the air, good luck to you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, shout out to the wordologist real quick with the $5 super. He says, I wouldn't focus on who starts. I'm sure Quinn will mix and match as needed, and Quinn we trust. I actually agree. That's a good take, really. Because
Quinn ain't never had no corners like this anyway. So this is still the best corner room here, right?
Quinn probably gonna mix and match them anyway, though. So that's pretty good, though. That's pretty accurate right there. Because like I just showed you, Noah Ibn Nagman had 14 snaps. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had 14 snaps, and he the newest corner on his team. So if he getting 14 snaps, which was more than Jordan Lewis, he's gonna mix them in. You know, he gonna keep a fresh look out there for him. But like, it really sucks that we playing the Cardinals next week, because like, we're not gonna really. This shouldn't be a concern going into this game. Like, it's probably gonna. We won't notice a difference probably until the San Francisco game. Somebody who can actually threaten us on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and then I'm gonna keep it real, San Francisco. You know, I'm not really scared. Like, San Francisco's offense is weak sauce.
They was just running the ball, doing simple stuff, running screens. You know,
I saw nothing. Listen to me.
I wasn't impressed.
I saw nothing on their offense that says that we can't stop that.
Nah,
like Christian McCaffrey. Listen to me. Christian McCaffrey is a dog. He is a dog. But I'm gonna tell you this right now: linebackers are going to stay solid. Deebo Samuel, in my opinion, get a hand on him. But like these and Cowboys, we've seen better offenses. That's all I'm saying. So hey, let's talk about these Cardinals though, because this, how it's crazy.
I did want to bring this up real quick.
You know they trash when we can barely talk about them.
Yeah, because y'all was talking about the snap.
We force feeding ourselves this Arizona Cardinals content.
How many was it for that one game?
It was 47 total, 36 in coverage. So
that's terrible.
He didn't play a lot. He only had 101 total snaps through 2 games, so he's only averaging about 55. And
I bet you he's on special teams right now. Jordan Lewis.
I'm talking about Trayvon Diggs.
I was about to say, because Jordan Lewis literally had 9 snaps last game.
Yeah, like he only averaged about 50 snaps per game, only averaging about 36 coverage snaps per game. If we continue on the same pace, you're not going to ask the guy to cover that much, and you know he wasn't even targeted that much on those 30. What's it called? He only got targeted 8 times through 2 games.
Hey, real quick, shout out to my boy Travis Elder. He says, "Hey brother, I really appreciate." He says, "Hey brother, I really appreciate everything y'all do to get all the info to us."
We already read that one, I think.
Yes, we did.
I didn't read it in this voice.
You ain't do it in that voice.
Didn't. He says we stopped them in the playoffs, just didn't score enough. I mean, yeah. Hey, let's focus on the Cardinals. Focus on the Cardinals and their ugly ass uniforms. They're going to be the team. They're going to be the team with the created player uniforms that they forgot to put the logos on. Like it literally.
Willie T said we pumped up KJ. When I pumped up KJ, I just said we hope.
Hey, I pumped up KJ on special teams. Hell yeah, that motherfucker here.
I talked about him on special teams. I don't
Yeah.
remember me saying that KJ should start or nothing like that.
Hell,
When you heard me say that?
I remember you saying he should switch his ass to safety.
You know what I'm saying? I don't remember me saying, hey,
We were trying to save.
I demand KJ to start at corner.
Listen to me.
If anybody said anything nice about him, was them, because I remember I said he was shit.
Now,
Hey, no,
I did say I didn't like the situations they put him in, but I would never say he was better than Jordan Lewis, better than anybody on his team. I just felt like he wouldn't put in the best situations. I did say that much.
Yeah, I say this. That was somebody that was trying to get their comment read, because there's no way. I just say what video? Tell me the video that you heard me say, that you heard anybody on this show say that, because like we believe, like this was our thing in Kelvin Joseph. Like, I always had love for him and his special teams ability, but I just never thought he was a corner. You know what I'm saying? But can we please focus on Arizona Cardinals?
Fine. Arizona Cardinals, they suck in everything they do. All right,
Yeah,
they
but they
suck.
got a running back that's not bad, man. They got a running back that's not that bad.
James Conner, he run
And I'm
hard.
gonna tell you this right now,
Dallas
Josh
Cowboys ain't
Dobbs.
bad at stopping the run either, though.
Listen to me. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Josh Dobbs is going to prevent a challenge when he runs the ball because every quarterback that we have used, non-running quarterbacks have caused problems with us. The Dallas Cowboys got to make sure we stay it. Let's talk about Josh Dobbs. I ain't gonna lie. I low key like Josh Dobbs. Josh Dobbs, I seen him play live at the Hall of Fame game about 2 years ago, and I said then if he gets released from the Steelers, that I felt that the Dallas Cowboys should bring him in as a backup. He reminds me of Dak Prescott so freaking much, man. He's an SEC quarterback. Like these two guys, y'all know him very well. Like Josh Dobbs was never known as a uber athletic dude. He has alopecia. That's probably the most rememberable thing about him because he ain't got no eyebrows. And I'm not dissing nobody. That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? But those are the you. But one thing about Josh, man, is he reminds me of Dak. Like he just a dude that just be like he'll get on a team, be the third round, he'll be the third quarterback. The second quarterback will get caught with drugs. The first quarterback will get he too short, so he can't play no more. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, Josh Dobbs is a starter. Like, and then he gives you that Fitzpatrick magic. Like I'm gonna tell you this right now. I think the whole Arizona Cardinals organization is going to try to tank for the rest of the season, but this young man is not going to tank. Like he's from the SEC quarterbacks already know, bro. We about to get our ass kicked by Alabama and LSU anyway. So you know what I'm saying? Like if you go to a Tennessee or you go to one of these other schools in SEC, you know you got to be that dude. You know you got to be that dude because all your weapons go to Alabama. They go to LSU. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why Dak has that mentality of, bro, I don't really care who I play with. Why? Because man, I committed to Mississippi State. I knew I was the only person going there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Jason Jesus, Micah Clapback at Scott. Yeah, I'm at it. The defense, I hate to play Dallas right now. I heard that. Hey, but what are y'all thoughts on Josh Dobbs and just that spicy SEC quarterback dibs that you guys get from? What are y'all thoughts on it?
We beat his ass last year. We're gonna beat his ass again.
Yeah, but hey, he was tapping on us though.
Man, that man was horrible. I don't know what game y'all watched. That man was not good.
I mean, I went to that game and he was, the offense was pretty bad. The offense was pretty bad, with the Titans. I mean, the Titans ain't got that many weapons over there either, but neither do the Cardinals. They got
Hollywood Brown.
I about to say they got Hollywood, and that's about it.
Moore. They got some decent weapons. They got Hollywood Brown. They got Rondale Moore. They got Zach Ertz. Then they got James Conner. So they're a team. And listen, they got decent personnel. They would be a playoff team. They had Kyler Murray still.
Oh, I ain't even holler. My bad.
And let me see. So Josh
hold on, right quick. Let me read this real quick. He with the $2 super. He says, San Francisco offense is based on yak. You tackle well and you win. Yeah,
that's what we said. We said that last year.
That's it. That's all it is. They doing simple, bland stuff. That's all they doing.
Yeah, we figured that out last year, and that's why we always said that Kellen Moore's offense is not designed to beat a 49ers defense because the 49ers defense tackles very well, and the Dallas Cowboys offense at that time was designed to do everything in front of you. So that's not a team that tackles very well. You don't want to do things in front of them. Why? Because they're just going to let you catch the ball and tackle you. You know what I'm saying?
The whole time I was watching that game, I'm thinking to myself, bro, this ain't going to work on us, bro. this is not gonna work on us, bro. Like the whole game, like everything they did success. I'm like, bro, that would not work on us.
30-yard screen, 27-yard screen.
Then they couldn't tackle nobody. The Giants couldn't tackle nobody, bro.
Mm-hmm. And last year Josh Dobbs, he was 20 of 39, 232 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He did get sacked 2 times. He also ran the ball 3 times. He also ran the ball 4 times for 12 yards.
And that was a tired Cowboy game, too. That was a tired Cowboy team. We had just came off a crazy schedule. It was kind of rough, that game was. But, I look at him like a little mobile quarterback that we can kind of contain, though. You know what I'm saying? And he don't have no good O-line. The O-line is not that great, and we can get some pressure on him, too.
I agree. Let me share this with y'all because this is actually the Cardinals' defensive coordinator speaking about Dak Prescott. So, I know our mindset of how we're going to go in here and handle the game, but this is going to give us some insight about how they want to go in here and handle the game. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. Y'all can see it?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and play this.
Challenging part of Well, I think just as an offense in general, they're very well rounded, and Dak can beat you dropping back. He can beat you throwing quick game. He can beat you play action, boot, getting out of the pocket, throwing in the pocket, throwing on time, not on time, extending plays. Like that's hard to defend when people are not one dimensional. Is what do you pick your poison? What do you want to take away? And whatever you end up taking away, you better do a good job with the other things and winning your point of attack one-on-ones. So Dak is well rounded. He's playing really efficient right now, and that offense is rolling. So his versatility, his decision making right now is leading to them playing good on offense.
In terms of learning. All right, there we go.
Everything.
Let me go ahead and
Dak Prescott's game-to-game plan for it.
Well, I think just.
All right. So, what are your thoughts about these comments by their young defensive coordinator? The man is only 29 years old, by the way.
He just told you Dak can beat him. That's what he's gonna beat him all kind of ways. That's what he said. I mean, it's the truth. It's crazy that it take our ops to make some of these haters realize how fortunate we is to have a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like him or not, whether you think he's a top 10 quarterback or a top 15 quarterback, whatever, we should be able to collectively come to an agreement to say that we have a good quarterback. And it don't take a great quarterback to win a Super Bowl every time. You have an outstanding defense, you have an outstanding offense, and now you got Mike McCarthy actually calling the offense in an intelligent manner. So now it's very sad for these boys, man. I'm telling you right now, I feel very confident in us just beating the crap out of a lot of people this year. Like, for real. Like, it's going to be ugly. Tapping people out into submission. That's what type of vibes we on.
As we should. And like the man said, he said Dak Prescott has the ability to beat them in a multitude of different ways. You know, he listed from the pocket, getting out the pocket. He pretty much said Dak can beat us here. Dak can beat us there.
Yeah.
Dak can beat us everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. But hey, he puts respect on Dak Prescott's name, man. And listen, we got a good quarterback. When we talk about winners, Dak Prescott has not lost a game this year yet. He only done lost a handful of times in his whole career. We're being honest. Dak Prescott does not even have 40 career losses yet. Right, and he's been in the league for 8 damn years.
That got less losses than some of your mamas got exes.
So, hey, Wes, you didn't see the clip, so I'm gonna play it one more time since you back off in here.
Hey, real quick though. Shout out to my boy James Brown. Oh, I love you. Appreciate you, my boy. And who else I got? Eureka Pearson. Appreciate you. Oh, is you related to Drew?
Oh, so Pearson.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But here's the quick clip. It's only about 6 seconds.
Challenging part of Dak Prescott's game-to-game plan for it.
Well, I think just as an offense in general, they're very well rounded, and Dak can beat you dropping back. He can beat you throwing quick game. He can beat you play action, boot, getting out of the pocket, throwing in the pocket, throwing on time, not on time, extending plays. Like that's hard to defend when people are not one dimensional. Is what do you pick your poison? What do you want to take away? And whatever you end up taking away, you better do a good job with the other things and winning your point of attack one-on-ones. So Dak is well rounded. He's playing really efficient right now, and that offense is rolling. So his versatility, his decision making right now is leading to them playing good on offense.
In terms of learning. All right. So what are your thoughts about that clip right there where he discussed and if y'all didn't know, that was the Arizona Cardinals defensive coordinator. Forget the young man's name. But
Go ahead. I'm sorry. The chat will get you sometime, man, because they be on that shooting sometime.
Yeah, what's your thoughts about his comments about Dak Prescott?
My thoughts are literally the fact that I feel like this is a team that doesn't really feel going into this game they have a chance of beating us. I don't feel it, bro.
That's what he said. Sound like
it don't sound like they feel they can beat us.
The Casper, somebody named Casper.
Like they're just trying to keep this thing close and hope for something.
He said, I think they are just going to destroy us, and it feels uncomfortable. That's what had me laughing.
Casey,
like, how do you actually coach? How you gonna beat a team that he don't believe that they gonna beat?
Yeah.
He wanted to say, how do you plan on beating them? We don't plan on beating them. We're going
We
to show
plan
up.
on running the clock until the game is over. You know.
We're going to show up. We're going to get these game checks. We're going to try to get out healthy. We're going to go back to the drawing board. Next
Yeah.
question.
Please.
The next question.
Yeah, see, that's one thing I noticed about this West Coast, man, with the simple concepts that they have. Like some people think that you gotta have a rocket science type scheme to prove somebody good. Man, we giving Dak these normal West Coast principles with the normal stuff he used to, man. This finna be on easy mode. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Dak is finna just dominating. Like, it's finna be so easy for Dak coming from what he was doing. Like, he just finna be reading and just dissecting these boys, like making it look easy. That was no slouch defense we just did that on last week. This man had 80% completion, y'all. Like, what? That's unheard of. 80%, man. It just get better from there. And then this is just week 2. He's just working the kinks out. So this ain't even the top tier of what you gonna see from this offense.
Yeah, my boy Willie says, "Do not talk bad about this game. What about the networks to pull the game?" I'm planning on watching this game on
He
the
said
app.
he don't want the networks to pull the game.
I mean, the networks already know they got the Cowboys favored by 10 in the NFL. That's a blowout, bro. That's most teams don't lose by 10. That's why when your defense pitches shutouts and they only allow teams to get like 10 points or like 7 points, y'all got to really be like, damn, I need to go get these dudes jerseys because they are really doing some stuff that teams have never done before. And I'm going to be honest with you right now, even with the loss of Diggs, even with the loss of Diggs, this defense still has the opportunity to, like, they're playing so good right now that they could actually play worse and still be good. Like, that's how good this defense is. Like, they're like, bro, you're like, and I love Trevon Diggs, but listen, the front four and them guys had more to do with them these not scoring because teams aren't even able to get the ball out to, like, this was not of a year that I thought Diggs was going to get a bunch of interceptions anyway. Why? Because I think the front four is going to get a gang of sacks. I don't think they're going to be able to get the ball off anyway.
This is why I felt like it was just unstoppable. Like, it was just going to be doom and gloom for any offense because of our front seven. And then you pair that with a ball hawking secondary. Like, I really felt so confident that I wasn't scared of nobody. Like, I was like, hey, we got a defense, sir. I really felt like that. So now it's almost the same type of time because, you know, even if we had a bad secondary, our front seven so gangster that it's still gonna be a tough day for you. You know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be a hard day for you. And we still solid in the cornerback room. We still solid.
Craig said, I would put Izzy where Diggs played. What about you guys? Well, I would try anything. You know what I'm saying? I would try it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Israel McCormick has shown that he's a capable defensive back. We've seen him play in the postseason, even though it was in the slot. So if they feel comfortable with him being out there, you can put him out there. But, you know, I think, you know, it comes down to what are your comfort level with Jordan Lewis? Do you want Jordan Lewis on the field at all? Do you want to keep him around the same 10, 12, 13 snaps that he's been getting?
Might need to rotate him, man, just to be safe. Because I don't know about going from 9 to 55. I don't know.
There'll be a tall order. But, you know, like I said, if you want to put Jordan, if you want to put the Run Bland, you know, on the outside and put Izzy in the slot, or you want to put Izzy on the outside and leave the Run Bland in the slot, both those options sound better than relying on Jordan Lewis fresh off an injury right now.
Facts. Unfortunately, facts.
Y'all defense tough for sure. Y'all opponents offensively wasn't really a threat, especially on the O-line. Hey, I appreciate that, man, Samusa.
This is a perfect game to experiment. Facts. Ryan said on the Get Up show that this was going to be historic, but no, we will just be great. Listen to me. You don't got to be historic to win a Super Bowl. I just need my defense to be better than all the other offenses in football. And to keep it real right now, there is not an offense in football that I look at and I'd be like, oh my God, Kansas City is struggling. Listen to me. If there was a 1-game tournament right now, Cowboys defense versus every offense right now, there's not an offense on the league right now that teams could, because listen to me, if you got to say the 49ers, you're saying their defense. Our defense doesn't play their defense. So let's just say, what is an offense right now that you say, you look at this offense, you be like, damn, like Joe Burrows is in shambles right now. Freaking Patrick Mahomes is barely like, listen, they don't look like Patrick Mahomes. Now, I'm the only guy that's out here giving the Chiefs saving grace. Why? Because I believe great players figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my boy Predora's 4013. It's his birthday today, man. Appreciate you, my boy. Happy birthday, brother.
my boy.
Shout out
Hey,
to
listen
you.
to me.
Happy
I'm gonna tell
birthday.
you, hey, for all y'all folks that be asking me for advice on how to get into blogging, I'm gonna tell you what you do. Go on your Facebook, see where it says live, hit that button, start talking. Do that every day for a year at the same time. Holla at me in a year. There you go. You feel me? There you go. Hey, it's pretty much what there ain't is this whole blogging thing is pretty cut and dry. Pretty cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? Hit the live button, go live at the same time every day. Talk about Cowboys. Talk about something you like. There you go. You got a show. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really too much advice. Ain't nothing else you could do. Hardest thing to do is to start. There go your free advice for your birthday, my boy. But he says we're playing. We already talked about that. But yeah. You know, at the end of the day, man, man, y'all can finish. I forgot what I was saying. I'm still reading this dude comment.
Nah, you good, man. Yeah, like you said something about like a one game elimination tournament.
Oh yeah, Cowboys offense versus defense. Defense versus offense.
The only team that has weapons that concern me is the Dolphins. We only got to play them once. We got to play them in the regular season, and we play them again. It'll be in the Super Bowl. So, like, even if you think that the Dolphins have superior weapons, it might be an issue. We still got a pass rush. Like, you still got a front seven. So even if you got this super throwed wide receiver, matter of fact, look at when we play the Vikings. Like, Justin Jefferson never has a good day because Kirk Cousins is always on his back.
Facts. And I ain't gonna lie, Diggs was kind of locking him up too, though. You know, he was, because I did a film session on it. He followed him and everything. It was a no-go.
Oh wait, so Trey followed him around?
Yes, he did.
Take no sauce.
Yeah, Sauce ain't got his passport. That ain't our fault. You know what I'm saying? He's on house arrest.
He gonna ask Dak, why you throwing my side?
Yeah, why you ain't travel? Trey travels, you know.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. If you have a corner that is one side dominant, that means he's gonna stay on one side. He's not gonna move around too much. That means you have to have another corner. Like if say Sauce Gardner is like, I want the left side. That's my side. That's the side I want. Nobody's gonna throw on my side. Then you actually need to go find a corner that's really good on the right side. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like corners are Mitch and match. So if Sauce Gardner travels, then guess what? Your other corner travels. Like, that's part of the reason why Anthony Brown had to travel. Why? Because Diggs did. You know what I'm saying? And you can't have them both on the same side. So if Diggs goes on the left-hand side, Anthony Brown has to do what? He has to go on the other side. So it's like,
to be fair, it is something you got to incorporate in the whole defense. But we just gonna make you stand on it. If you was good enough, your defensive coordinator be like, well, we're gonna have to incorporate this. You know what I'm saying? Incorporate the fact that he got to move. You know what I'm saying? That's something you got to work into your defense. You can't just say I'm moving today, y'all. You know?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this right here.
$5 cash app. They got your raffle entry, my guy.
Let me see what I got on my cash app too. Because I think I got something too. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Shout out my boy SB with the $5. Remember, guys, $10 for the raffle. We'll be doing that Sunday. Also, you guys, I want to put together a little show, a little Cowboys, because I'm gonna go to the game. So I want to, we're gonna set it up somehow. Because, man, listen, I'm scared to say this, man, on live, but man, I got some pretty big ass news, bruh. Jerry Jones is supposed to be doing this. Jerry Jones, a Sunday morning, is supposed to be doing this, and I'm gonna show y'all, because when this stuff happened, I like to have the text messages to show this stuff. Hold up, bro. Give me 2 seconds, fellas. But if you're gonna be in Arizona this week, I need you guys
to SB on my end too with the $5 cash out. Appreciate you, sir.
That's love right there. Show love to the whole clique.
Yes, sir.
Damn, did I lose this mess? Hold up.
Take your time. Take your time, Pastor.
All right, go ahead. Y'all keep talking. I gotta find it.
It said Gardner is very good. That's on the defensive coordinator. Yeah, man. Sauce Gardner is good, but that is a point. Like, but listen, Deion Sanders and them was not out here begging the defensive coordinator to move them around. They said, "Man, I got him." And that was the end of the story. That was the end of the story. So, you make adjustments when you got good players going up against good players.
All right, now let me read this text message I got.
Can't read it.
Back
it's
up
backwards.
A little bit.
It's gonna have to be backwards.
Screenshot it and send it. We can put it on the show.
All right. Duh.
Yeah. That man said the whole team talking like they
He said, "Oh, the
to
whole team
Bart
talking
Scott
shit to Bart Scott."
as they should.
Man, you also got to remember these dudes got brands, bro. A lot these dudes got brands. These dudes don't really care about the Cowboys. And honestly, you got to think like this. You got to start like look at someone's intelligence. Like Bart Starr's too damn intelligent to be saying some of the stuff that he's saying, man.
Are you
Like
sure that Bart Scott is that?
yes, man. Like listen to me. Listen to me. Are we really gonna believe that these guys are really believe? Like at some point, we got to know that these guys are too educated to believe the stuff that's coming out of their mouth about the Dallas Cowboys. Like, which one is easier to believe that Bart Starr, a guy who has played a ridiculous level of football, really
No,
feels
not
that
Bart
way?
Starr, Bart Scott.
Bart Scott, not Bart Scott. But I'm just saying, anybody in general, right? If you're on TV right now, like I definitely, I put it in your, I put it in your comment, HTM. But it's like I'm not gonna feed into this narrative that these guys actually believe this stuff. Like I don't believe that everybody, all these reporters just believe that Dak is not good. I don't believe that, man. What I believe is they have touchy feely subjects that people know will sell, and then they push it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I just don't believe that. I just don't believe that these like bro. Because at some point, like if you're like I'm not a Shaq fan, but I will not sit up here and say he's the great part of the greatest center I've ever seen play in my life. Like, that's the difference. People are using these narratives and they're using these conversations and they're pushing stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe, just like even with Shady McCoy, like Shady McCoy, bro, like I know you don't like the Cowboys. I get it, blah, 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 blah. But there's no way in your heart you honestly think that Dak Prescott is trash, his ass. Like, I know you don't believe that. There are some talking points that are just too big for them not to do it. Hey, but there you go right there, man.
Let me move it around. I took the entire.
Hey, leave it how it was. I ain't tripping. It was okay.
No, I had to landlord out.
Now I'm out.
Hold on. Let me see if I can move this shit. I can't. I'm gonna hurry up and read it though.
Just leave it, put it back the way it was.
Little secret, bro. Jerry Jones is coming to our tailgate per the owner. Don't post, but you can tell people I'll be there. Can I get one question in? All right.
Yep.
Indeed.
There you go.
That's what's up.
I asked him. Now, in fact, you have to think.
I already know my question. I already know my question.
No, in fact,
I
don't
already know
ask
my
him.
question.
Don't
Come on now. This is Jerry Jones. You think I just randomly just no? I already know my
Freestyle that. You got to practice that.
Yeah, I want my question right now.
Nah, I want it. I don't. I want.
Make them wait for the content.
Man, wait for the content, man. You can
Yeah, my
tell us
question-
after the show, but you
My question kind of fire too, though. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty fire.
You just can't tell it the whole world now. You gotta have something for the cameras.
And tell him,
Man, I got a
tell him about this young up and coming wonderful show called The Three Amigos that he might need to invest in. You know what I'm saying?
Hey-o.
You know what I'm saying? Might need to make some investments,
See, some of my boy Miss Patrice says some of these so-called fans is dumb as hell. As they want to do is talk down on the team. Why the are you here?
Oh my
Hey
God.
man, the Quincy
like
is terrorizing my chat.
It's like that auntie that hate the family but always come get a plate.
Hey, my people over here on YouTube saying I need to get my Facebook back so the Quincy can go back over there.
Yeah, man.
They sick of you, the Quincy. You over there talking about Dak. That's all he say.
All right, so this is a report from Todd Archer. He would talk about the run blend. They would talk to the run blend. He said the run blend said after seeing Trayvon Diggs get hurt Thursday, it was devastating to see it, but he's ready for the challenge. It's still a game I've always been playing. Bland said, I've been playing mostly inside. Now moving back to the outside is good. Just got to keep my head straight. So I'm guessing that is the move because the Ron Bland said he's going out there.
I love it. I like it because I like his mindset already. He said, man, I've been playing this game since I was a kid, bro. I'm going to be good. It's football at the end of the day.
I mean, listen, I'm glad he said that because confidence is one of the most important attributes of being a defensive back.
Facts.
It's one of the only positions that you expect to get beat, often. So he got to have confidence, especially playing on the boundary. But I would still slightly change my defensive scheme a little bit. I know we play a lot of single high safety. Maybe we play some more two high safety. Maybe you give both the corners some safety help at times more often. And this is one other thing by Michael Gilkin. He was talking about our friend of the show, Israel McQuambu. Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy said Israel McCormick has position flex. That's a big part of him growing here and earning more opportunities. His skill set is one of importance because of the multiple positions he can play. McCormick an option to help at nickel. So even if he doesn't start, expect Israel McCormick to get an increased role at the nickelback position. Landlord, you said that shit earlier in the show, though.
I said it because, like, look, I would like him, bro. Jordan Lewis played 9 snaps, y'all. The man played 9 snaps. He's not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? He's not ready. They trying to work him in. So it's at least for a few games. You know, you supposed to gradually work him back. You don't supposed to just go from 9 to 39, 59. Like, nah, give him a little time. You know. Then it's a game that I'm sure Izzy can get you through these 2 games. You know what I'm saying? He can get you through Arizona and the Patriots game. He can do that. Maybe by the time the San Francisco game come around, Jordan Lewis have been ramped up to the on the pace that they would prefer. And then you could play Jordan Lewis. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I don't know about him going from 9 to a full dose of reps. I don't like that.
Yeah, repping up is a real thing, man. You know, just like if you just try to take off running, especially at our age, without stretching, you might mess around, hurt yourself.
Man, you're going to be on IR, instant IR, like I say. You're going to be instant injury reserve.
I'm going to tell y'all this too. A part of me, like, you got to get your rookie in, man. Get your rookie in. Yeah, get your rookie in because these are going to be some. Listen, if you get your rookie in and get him, splash him some, you know, the Cowboys like this, man. This is how a guy like Damone Clark is out there running around in circles now.
Wait a minute, JJ. You think that's going to get you a wrench, bro? You been cracking on me. You think that's the way to do it?
A Dylan Brooks fan.
Hey, you real nefarious, sir.
But
hold on. You ain't even say that on my channel. See, I was just about to mod you up. See that?
I see everybody saying I sound low. I don't know what the remedy for that would be right now because I got everything turned up. I'm gonna have to check on it after the show. You know, we sort of build the plane while it's in the air from time to time. So y'all bear with me, and my apologies if the sound is not up to par, but that will be remedied. Also, I lost my train of thought. I had something important to say. Can't remember now.
You was talking about what Izzy. I know you were talking about what Izzy.
Oh, wait. I think this was to piggyback on what Wes said about getting Eric Scott some snaps. I mean, if you beat a team right now, we got a 60-point differential in between teams. If we continue to beat teams by 3-4 touchdowns, you can play everybody. You can play Eric Scott. You can play the Butler boy. Landlord can get in a little bit. West Coast can knock some dust off his cleats, get back out there, show him why my boy was a professional corner. So you know, if you continue to win, you know you can play anybody that you want. Also, your boy, the wordologist said we assuming there will be a lot of defensive snaps. What if we primarily run the ball all game? I mean, you feel, hey, the game get out of hand. You don't want your starters playing anyway, though.
Yeah. To be honest, like the way Mike McCarthy running this game, it might not be that many wordologists. So you're right. Like I'm telling y'all, just imagine being the defense, bro. Just imagine being the defense that got to go out there for 80 plays against a good offense. Like that, like I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, you know, unless it's the Eagles, you know. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. We dominate the time of possession. Look, a DB, a normal DB, he don't want to go up against a dominant wide receiver 1 snap. So just imagine if you got to line up against them 80 snaps. Like, no, that is not good for nobody. And what we say, fatigue makes cowards of us all. If you out there for 80 plays, sir, you won't be the same. You won't be the same.
Hey, what are your thoughts on James Conner? What are your thoughts on him? He's averaging 4.5 yards per carry. He is their offense.
He's an okay running back. Doesn't have home run speed. Very physical though. You know, I wouldn't mind.
He's a hard runner.
I wouldn't mind Dallas Cowboys calling him after the game, see if he want to put that star on his helmet. But, you know, he's short yardage guy. I think he had a season with like 15 rushing touchdowns before. But you know, Dallas Cowboys, top or top runs or top run defense right now. So we're gonna put that to the test. And we stopped better running backs already.
James Conner would be a nice little pickup, though. I ain't gonna lie. Tony Pollard, James, he would be. He would be a good. He'd be a good pickup because he's better. He's a better running back than. First off, he's an actual 3-down running back, so he doesn't actually have to even be better than Tony Pollard because he can do things that Tony Pollard doesn't do. You know what I'm saying? So he don't have to be better than him. You know what I'm saying? Because he does things that Tony Pollard doesn't do. Then secondly, he's better than Malik Davis.
Yep. Who's not even on our active roster.
Who's not even on our roster. He's better than Rico Dow.
Yep.
And he's a running back that can catch the ball. And he's averaging the boy averaged 4.5 yards per carry.
Just had a 100-yard game. So he playing good football right now. But
on
yeah,
23 carries too. On 23 carries.
So yeah, that's good. But the only thing I would say though, we played better running backs. Saquon Barkley
absolutely
is a better running back. Breece Hall has shown to be a more explosive running back. And Dalvin Cook. I don't know if Dalvin Cook is better right now, but coming to the season, everybody would say that Dalvin Cook was a better running back. So we played those guys. We played those guys. They did nothing against us. Matter of fact, we held the running backs for the Jets to 2.7 yards per carry when we played them. So I don't expect James Conner to be this foe that we can't overcome or anything. I think he could be had and he could be slowed down.
Facts. I would agree.
Yeah. I just look at him like a try-hard running back. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna go down easy. We tackle well though, and we want to lay you out. We got Dono back this week. That's gonna be an interesting collision right there. All right, Dono and James Conner, like he running that hard like that. So, I can't wait to see that collision a couple of times though.
Facts. I mean, man, I'm all about building a better roster for the end of the season, man. I want to start doing everybody else. I'm Coach Prime right now. After I play you, I'm gonna walk over to you and say I ain't hard to find. You know what I'm saying? We ain't hard to find.
We coming.
No, we ain't coming no more. We here.
We here now.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. If Coach Prime does not stop the run, they're gonna lose this week. Just being honest with y'all. Love them to death. Support
against Oregon.
Yes, I support the black man. But if he don't stop the damn run this week, he's gonna lose.
That's my boy. What's his name?
And I'm gonna tell you,
Bo Nix from Auburn. He's terrible.
And I'm gonna tell you, Oregon. I think USC is gonna be the team. I honestly think USC is gonna be the one that knocks them off. But if they do not stop the run there, and then number 10, y'all look out for my boy number 10, Mateo. Another young man had an opportunity of coaching a linebacker though. Number 10. No. They Micah Parsons him. He's playing defensive end. He's a true freshman too. True freshman.
What school?
He went to St. John Bosco. His brother, he played for Oregon. His brother is DJ, the starting quarterback for Oregon State. Me and his dad, Big Dave. We've all played semi-pro together. Big Dave was my defensive tackle. Okay, DJ went to Clemson, then he lost his job in Clemson. Then he jumped in that portal and he went out there. He back out here at Oregon State. Then his little brother is number 10, a true freshman, bro, starting for since day one too. Starting for Oregon, number 10. He nasty too.
Also, we can all say that DJ wasn't the problem in Clemson.
No, but this is the thing about DJ, and I'll never ask him because he's doing it now. But bruh, use your freaking legs, bruh. Like DJ is a Samoan, bruh. He got that real in him. You know what I'm saying? That boy's solid. Run, bruh.
Wait a minute. They actually got Watch the Commander fans. Now they got all of a sudden they 2-0 and they in the chat box. That's crazy.
Big Simple be around. Hey, okay. Well, Wes. I know Wes got to get out of here though. He got things through his life. So tell everybody where they can find you at, Kinfolk.
Man, you guys already know where you can find me at every day, man. No matter where you guys are at, that's on West Coast Cowboy. That's on social media platform. That's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Now the X app. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you have pants on when you Google me. And you can also find me on YouTube.
Wait a minute. What?
I just want to make sure, man.
I'm sorry. I ain't mean to mess up your whole soliloquy, but good grief.
I just wanted to make sure, man. Like, you go to the X app, make sure you have on pants when you Google me. That's it. Make sure you have on some pants. Washington. Joe, what's up? I don't even know. They didn't switch their name so many times, and they think about switching the games. I don't acknowledge folks who don't know their own name. You know what I'm saying? Washington fans, they every now and it's like a Washington fan is like a newly married woman. They say it, they always put in their maiden names. You know, a woman that just got married, you know what I'm saying? Every time she write her name, she still be writing her old name. Like, God, I gotta do it now.
She keep forgetting.
She keep forgetting. You know what I'm saying? That's how Washington, but it's the reverse, it's the reverse effect though. They're like,
Yeah. They got one Louis T.
Like, imagine if you were in first grade, bro, and you're in fifth grade now, and you had to do a project on the Washington Commanders. You literally did 4 different projects. Why? Because they changed their name 4 different times since you've been in grade school. That's ridiculous.
Crazy.
Yeah.
From the Redskins, the football team, the Commanders. Like, dog, how the hell you gonna be called the football team?
That was the moment of I just don't know.
Now they the Washington Magics. The Washington Magic Johnsons.
Supposed to be changing their name again, so you never know.
I know. I think they might go back to Redskins, keep it real.
So, hey, we appreciate that, Big Simple. See, that's how a rival fan should be. You know, come in, say a prayer for the injured player. You know, yeah. So I appreciate you for that.
Yes, sir. He ain't coming here talking too crazy. He's straight.
Yeah, he Gucci. All right, but hey, Wes, I appreciate you for stopping by, man. I got a little bit more time left of me, man.
All right, I gotta go, man.
You got something to do with your life, you can got a little bit longer to rock with your boy.
Nah, man, my kids cool. They be randomly letting kids out on minimum days. Like, why they minimum day don't benefit me? You know what I'm saying?
If the people want it, I got a little more.
Yeah, like we're always giving the kids the minimum day, but it'd be on the day I need them to stay at school all day. The hell you mean?
He said NFL Network reporting Noah something is taking Dig's spot. Betting the hell not.
Noah Igbenogany. Yeah, right.
Listen, if Noah Igbenogany,
man, they barely got his name.
Say it again. Nope. Bring it back.
His name on the jersey.
Noah Misnogany.
Noah knock knees.
Noah not
he. Noah not he.
Noah Hercules is Noah Hercules is our new cornerback. Yeah,
he better not be. The Ron Bland said he playing out there. He playing out there. Damn. I'm gonna take the Ron Bland word over, man. He has listen, and that's one of the things I do know about these major networks. They don't always be tapped in. Like your local media to actually be in the building with your team knows more about what's going on with the team than these other people do. Because they actually talk to the players, the coaches. You know what I'm saying? They got a better feel than the national media does.
It was a dude on there talking about some they don't know about. They talking about since Trey gone, they gonna test. They was asking him. They was like, what y'all would do if y'all came back and then y'all know that it wasn't nobody. They was missing a big time player. He was like, oh, we gonna come out and test the person who's there. We gonna throw the ball at him. I'm like, go ahead. Bland gonna pick you off a couple times, sir. I guarantee you that. If you think you finna just throw at Bland all day, because the reason I got confidence in him like that, though, bro, because 90% of Bland interception was him picking the ball off. It wasn't nobody gift wrapping him in interceptions. Like, go look at him. Like, he was jumping balls, bro. He was not sitting up here just getting the ball gift wrapped to him. So, if you think you're going to just pick on Deron Bland, you got another thing coming, sir. That's a promise. His interception number's going to go up.
Dunny Holmes said, "Keep rocking, landlord. What up, Henny and West Coast? Appreciate you, my
Shout out to Dunny because he be supporting, and I don't be able to give him the props. It be like after the shows and stuff. But shout out to you, sir.
Yeah, salute to
we'll keep rocking for you.
Hey, I can rock for a little bit more. I thought it was 12:59. It is actually 1, so I got like 20 minutes. It's only gonna take me like 20 minutes to take a shower and then run up there.
I bet that then, man.
So what y'all think?
Hey, real quick. Go ahead. Shout out to all the teams that's 0-2, right? Got a long season ahead of you. Go ahead.
Lunch pail teams.
Yeah,
I got a long road.
You know what? I love when the season starts because, like, before the season starts, like everybody's like, "We got a chance." No, you don't, bruh. Like, listen to me. I pray that one day I get to be a keynote speaker at a high school graduation because I'm gonna keep it real. It's gonna start off like this. You know what I'm saying? I want all y'all to know I love y'all. But all y'all ain't gonna be something in life. Y'all need to know that right now. I'm gonna be that uncle.
Wait a minute.
Some can listen to me because we need people at Walmart. We need people at Burger King. We need people at the gas station down here giving us good customer service at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm pumping my gas. And some of y'all gonna be them people. You know what I'm saying? So be great at who you gonna be. The Arizona Cardinals, you are an 0-2 team, bruh. Y'all knew when y'all was coming to this season, y'all was not trying to play no Super Bowl. Y'all was not trying to do none of that. So don't try to play me. Don't try to get out, because I'm going to tell y'all what these bad-ass teams will do. They'll be like, we're going to lose 16 games, but God damn it, we beating the Cowboys.
Yep. They'll love that. They would absolutely love this.
Like,
they
bro,
absolutely
the
love
ACLs have been torn. They're going to be giving, bro. They're going to be giving it all, bro. Listen to me. You want to know why? Because this is why people know. This is why I'm going to tell y'all the secret on why teams will lose 15 goddamn games. Well, 16 goddamn games. But when they play the Cowboys, they're going to play us. Want to know why? Because this will be, y'all ready? The most viewed Arizona game this year.
Facts.
They are not going to the playoffs,
Arizona game this season.
This is the biggest game for them.
Yeah.
And they're gonna
what's crazy though, see, that's why we love West Coast, because West Coast gonna say some stuff that'll have you like, wow. But look, all he basically said was it's gonna be winners, it's gonna be losers. That's it.
And we know who the winners and losers are. These are losers, bro.
That's why you gotta love sports, bro, as a whole. Because sports, you can't lie with sports. Like, if you're not doing good, you're gonna get whooped. It don't matter what your mama said to you after the game. It don't matter. Baby, you the best player out there. No. Baby, you was getting drugged out there. You were.
Y'all remember pickup basketball? Y'all remember pickup basketball waiting? And then the two dudes walk up, they both knew. One dude got on the fresh Jordans, got the spatted up. He got the armband, you know what I'm saying? He got the headband going around him. He got eye patches. And you're like, okay. Then you got that one dude that got some old and ones on. They tied up like his foot is like damn near suffocating. You know what I'm saying? He got knee-high socks on. He got 2 pair of shorts on, and he got an old work shirt on. Give me him, because I know he can play.
I know he can hoop. He out here for the love.
He out here. He finna play like it's the last thing on the planet he got for him.
Man, this last game he might ever play. He finna drop 30.
That's his only hope.
If you are a person on the Arizona Cardinal and you have to show someone film, you have to, first off, if you're on offense, you're playing the best defense. You know what I'm saying? This is the game. Listen to me. If you're in Arizona Cardinals, your mama's coming to this game. Mama's coming to see that. Listen to me. On the low, your mama told you she was coming to the game. Hey, baby, I know I couldn't make it to the first 2 games, but I'm going to be able to make it to this Cowboy game, baby.
I heard y'all playing them Cowboys. And,
hey, listen to me. That has to be the worst feeling in the world. Imagine, landlord, you getting mentally prepared. You getting mentally prepared to play the game. We're about to go ahead and play these Cowboys. And then, oh, Snaps, what's up, man? What's up, Uncle Lucas? How you doing? Hey, man, landlord, how you doing, son? Yeah, good, man. Hey, boy, I ain't been able to make it to none of your high school games, your college games, and, I couldn't make it to the draft thing, the little draft party you had. I heard it was a blast. You've been in the league 4 years, man. You've been doing good, man. My car ain't been working too good, so I ain't been able to make it to a couple games. But, hey, man, I heard you were playing those Cowboys.
Look, he's like, look, Unc, you always said you lived in Italy and you can't come.
Hey, man,
I'll be there this time.
I had some frequent fry mileage.
I'll be at that one. Don't worry.
And they're gonna hit you with I love you, man, but you know who Tony Dorsett is.
He gonna make a way to get it out.
Do you know who Tony Dorsett is?
Yeah.
Bruh, this is the game that every Arizona Cardinal fan is going to be watching. This is the game that if they lose every single game this year, this is the one game that you call your season ticket holders and you know what? Yeah, we sucked. We did that. But did you see what happened when we played the Cowboys?
This is branding.
Thank you.
Yeah, because they like, hey, they followers might go up if they do a good play on the Cowboys. Like, this how these youngsters thinking. They like, hey, man, I need about a couple extra 100,000 subs and followers on Instagram, sir. I'm finna go out here and have the best game I can have.
Yeah, you got to think, man. Like if you're the Arizona Cardinals player, bro, like you listen to me. You think we can't watch that game? Imagine James Conner trying to figure out a way, or Josh Dobbs trying to figure out a way for his mom to watch the game. Hey, mom, you going to there's this app called Dofu. This is the one time everybody gets to see you play, and these athletes know this. They can be trash, but if they play, think about this. Tell me a bad team that laid down for us last year, bro.
Damn, we always gonna get everybody big shot.
I'm gonna keep it real. If you think about it, we only lost to bad teams. The Eagles was the only good team we lost to, bruh. Green Bay was not a good team. Jags, I don't know.
Jags won a playoff game, won a division.
Yeah, but they were deep.
Did they really?
And listen, I
Come
told
on,
y'all.
Come on, man.
Give me my credit. I told y'all going into the game would be a playoff game.
Oh yeah. Well, no. What we actually said is the playoffs started for them because the Jags could not lose. The first week the Jags played us, they had to win out, so the playoffs was official for them. If
last year, though, did they deserve to win that game though? That's another question.
Did they deserve
to
win?
Did they deserve to win that game? I ain't talking about our game. I'm talking about their playoff game.
Okay, but can I ask you guys a question? In all the losses that we had last year, we had 4 losses last year, 5 losses last year. We had 5 losses, including the playoffs game. Was there ever a portion in that game where we were sitting back and was like, damn, this game over, bro. There's no, we're not coming back. Bro, the Green Bay game, you were winning.
We don't. I can't remember in the last few years us getting blown out. We don't really get blew out.
It was an anomaly.
Yep. That's about it.
Yep.
That's about it. We rolled up on them playing around on that guy.
Yeah, we just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Because that's never really even happened to Dak. Well, no. Then you had the Colts game that was 21-0, and the Colts had nothing to play for. 21-0, we lost. We could not score a point. I don't know what the hell happened in that game. Mm-hmm. Those are the 2 games. I would say those.
Lenahan happened that game.
Yeah, but think about this. Those games are like the 2000. I think that game, the Colts game was like in 2020. It was like in 2018. You know what I'm saying? Look how far these games are apart. One thing I love about Dak is Dak. You could almost say he never has back-to-back bad games, bro.
Damn near.
Like he don't even.
We be in every game.
When was the last time we lost back-to-back losses? I know he's gonna remember because this one.
Time out. When the last time we lost a game and we felt like they was just better than us? I don't remember that game. It'll be the Cowboys doing some stupid stuff. We'll be like, man, if we wouldn't have went for it on our own 30, or if we would have made our field goals, if we would have not fumbled the ball, not threw interceptions, it usually just be us shooting ourselves in the foot.
I would say the Denver game was not good. Denver was not good. So that's why I say we just literally just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And then Denver, for whatever reason, I think there are some defensive coordinators that just know how to play Kellen Moore. And the defensive coordinator for Denver, that black dude, I forget his name, he said very when they beat us, bro, he basically said that he knew what to do. The Denver corner because we lost to Denver 2 times when they were bad teams. Like Denver weren't even good teams when we lost to them twice.
Yeah, but to answer your
what
question,
was his name? What was his name? The guy, I forget his name, but he basically said in the press conference that we kind of got them figured out.
That was Vic Fangio said that,
and he got fired the next thing. Yeah, he had nobody else figured out.
But
big simple, don't nobody care about no Washington game last year, man. That last game, he holding on to that. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, the last time. Because y'all done cut me out about 30 times. The last time.
Y'all. I did it once.
I'm including y'all in this now.
But no, you just not as aggressive as me. You're cut off some more like you kept your blinker on for a couple lights and then you just kind of like
I don't know what kind of
that's what landlord is. Landlord's the type of dude that just drive down the street with his blinker on forever.
Yeah.
So he polite.
I'm coming though.
He polite.
I'm slick. I'm slick with mine. I'm slick with mine.
You just gonna annoy you for a mile and a half. All right, bro. Let me get over. Let me get you.
I do everything smooth.
2021 was the last time we lost back-to-back games. It was
2021, bro.
Oakland, Kansas City. Those games were back-to-back.
Oakland was
two interdivisional. Yeah.
And they was on short weeks because Oakland, we played Oakland on Thanksgiving, if I'm not mistaken. They ruined our Thanksgiving. And then we went to freaking, and I'm going to tell you something crazy.
We went to Kansas City first.
played
Amari didn't play, and CD left at halftime.
And the defense only gave up 19 points. I mean, yeah, score was like 19-9.
And then remember, Michael Gallup and the boy that's not here, Cedric Wilson, were your primary wide receivers in the Oakland game because CD and Amari Cooper were not available.
Yeah, we thought we were going to be able to beat them without those guys too.
We thought
We
so.
did.
Because the Raiders weren't a good team either.
That
We were
year Buffalo
getting
got us too, though.
We were
I
basically
think
doing
Buffalo
everything
became a
Raiders
good team against us. What year that was? That was like 3 years ago, though.
What?
That was 2019.
Nobody
That's
believed in
exactly
Buffalo before they played us, and they beat us good though. I can't
I'ma-
lie,
I'ma
and they
tell you-
became a good team ever since then. They
I'ma
was
say this
decent.
too. Back then, Buffalo had we were more of a running team back then too, and Buffalo had a stupid defensive line. Because remember the defensive line, they was on the sidelines talking crap. I still remember that soundbite.
Mm-hmm.
I said that's why you don't pay Dak.
Yeah, they was talking crap. I remember that game.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking all kinds of shit.
It's crazy, man. Cowboy losses with Dak, I remember them very vividly because you just don't see a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? You ask me, tell me something that happened in a Dak victory. I'm like, the dude has, it's a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? But I can remember losses very well with Dak because you just don't have a lot of them, bro. Like you got to remember. If I tell you, it's you got to remember 5 things or 12 things. Which one's is easier? The 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm trying to see too. Is it Dak should be one of the? He ain't beat the Chiefs. I about to say he might have beat every team.
He beat
man, I'm gonna tell you,
He beat them.
2017, we played Alex Smith, beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, we did. But
He might have beat every team in the league by now.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Who he missed?
Let me go.
He
down
beat the
list.
Patriots. He beat the Green Bay before.
He just
He
beat
beat
the
San
Jets.
Francisco before.
When we played,
He hasn't beat Buffalo.
that's what I was doing.
He ain't
Buffalo.
beat, we must have played him like
We
2 times.
lost to Buffalo.
We played them once the year we talked
We
about.
lost
See
to
that
we
yeah,
lost to
okay.
Dallas.
He'll get that done this year. He'll beat Buffalo this year in Buffalo.
Let me see. He has.
He might have then beat Denver. He might have then beat Denver.
He
hasn't beaten Denver either.
He hasn't technically beaten Seattle because we're kind of regular season.
Man, F Seattle. Dak is not playing against Seattle. Dak.
It's iffy
he
with
is.
the AFC
Unless he
teams.
gotta go to the
Look,
playoffs.
the reason it is because we only playing like once every 5 years. So don't get out of hand. He damn near beat every team.
Yeah, he has. Listen, the man only got 36 losses in 8 years.
That's crazy.
There's not even 5 losses a year.
And we know it's funny we talking about this. We know this game gonna be his 100th game. So yeah, that's a good accomplishment for him too.
Also, he became the first quarterback to throw for 150 passing touchdowns and rush for 25 rushing touchdowns in their first 100 games.
Yep. And you know what I love about Dak this year?
What's that?
That man, he's not no MV talk. He's not none of that, bro. He's just a quarterback right now. Like I love that. Like this is honestly like the way things are moving right now. This is exactly how I want to keep it because I don't want I love how like if you have a Patrick Mahomes, you can put all that pressure on Patrick Mahomes. But there's only one Patrick Mahomes. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else got to live regular lives. You know what I'm saying? And regular lives is this. You don't put everything on your quarterback. I love the fact that Dak can just be a quarterback. Like right now, Dak doesn't have to be Superman. And guess what? Dak, think about this. Over the course of his career, Dak has been one of the top leading quarterbacks in comebacks. Why? Because he's always having to put he's always had to put a damn cape on. Now Dak gets to do what Patrick Mahomes does to do. And what's that? Play with a lead. Bro, go look at the stats where Patrick Mahomes is. Bro, he almost never plays behind. Almost never. Dak was leading the league in comebacks. Like, I love that the responsibility is being put on the team and not the player anymore. So guess what? Now I only need Dak to really come save us in like games like the 49ers or games versus the Eagles. Like Dak shouldn't have to save us versus the Colts. God damn it. Come on now, bro.
Yeah.
And listen,
come on, bro.
Like all the accolades and stuff, if we keep winning, they'll give it to Dak any damn.
They're gonna give it to him anyway. But
remember,
I just love that he's not getting it now, so there's no expectation. He can just be him. Like Jalen Hurts right now, he's getting overly criticized. You want to know why? Because he almost won an MVP last year. I don't think Jalen Hurts is playing bad. I just think that, listen to me, when you go that deep in the playoffs, there's a lot of film on you. There's a lot of film on Jalen Hurts. And I'm gonna tell you this right here. We as a show, we don't have a very high ceiling of Jalen Hurts already. We don't believe he has a very high ceiling anyway. So it's not that we don't think that Jalen Hurts is playing bad. I just feel there's a lot of tape on a kid that's not a high ceiling. So it's like Jalen Hurts and Dak aren't the same. Like Jalen Hurts, they look the same, they play the same, but Dak has another gear he can go. Jalen Hurts is tapped out.
No, let's just be clear about this. Jalen Hurts and Dak are asked to do different things. Like
they are.
It's not they getting
what you're getting is the most. That's all you're gonna get. That's what you get. That's him.
If you actually pay attention to it, man, it's like the stuff they asking Jalen to do is like it's not the same, bro. Like they asking Dak to go out here and consistently throw accurate passes like down the field. They doing Jalen Hurts doing running plays. They doing handoffs. They doing RPOs. They're not doing the same type of quarterbacking at all. So like, and it's a way different degree of difficulty when you compare the two. So this is not me just hating on Jalen Hurts, which I'm not too fond of him to be real, but I don't see him and Dak being on the same playing field for real. Like he's a good quarterback at what he's asked to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. If you look at this, a perfect example. Look at what they asking Tua to do over there. They asking Tua just to do everything. Like I'm looking like, why are they playing like this?
They're basically Russell Wilson and him.
They just saying Tua,
whatever you can do,
win us the game, bro. We got these raw receivers. Just throw 1,000,000 yards and win the game. Like they just asking Tua to do it all himself.
And landlord, I'm gonna tell you what else, Zeus. And then after I say this, I gotta go for real. I'm gonna tell you this too. The fans. You know what? We also play a part of this too, because guess what? Eagles fans aren't mad if Jalen Hurts runs the ball 40 times in a game.
As long as they win.
They're not tripping, bro.
As long as they win. They ain't
Miami's not tripping. Yeah, Miami's not tripping if Tua runs the ball 40 freaking times and only throws. Listen to me. Dak had a decent game week 1, won 40-0, and y'all was saying he was trash.
Facts.
Dak had the worst year. He had the worst media week of the 2023 and a 40-0 win.
Dak just had 80% completion percentage, and they talking about he need to step it up.
Like, bro, what is like? That's what I'm saying. Like the expectations for Dak is ridiculous, and that's why I'm happy he finally gets a year to just be a quarterback. Just be yourself, bro. Let the team do the team stuff. Like, when does the team have to be the team? See, one thing I will say about Philadelphia is, and a lot of these other organizations, they understand that this is a team sport. Don't put your quarterback in a position where you have to save us. If you shouldn't. Like the goal of an organ, just like, listen to me. My lady know if we in these streets, somebody grab your ass, I'm beating that ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping out there. But you know what my lady's job is also to do? To keep me from not jumping out there. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm crazy in the head. You do some weird stuff. So why you gonna do some weird stuff to make me go slap a dude? You get what I mean? Like, Cowboys fan, we need to, like, for 1 year, give Dak the same expectation. Oh, we're going to end it with this right here. For 1 year, treat Dak like Cooper Rush. For 1 whole year.
And what you get from him, you're going to be like, wow.
Thank you, bro, because elaborate.
I'm saying, like, you looking at it like, if you just look at him like a normal quarterback, you'll realize like all the special shit he do. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, dang, like, hey, that could have, if that was a normal quarterback, he wouldn't have made that throw. We wouldn't be winning like this. Like, I'm telling you right now, man, the West Coast dancing Dak, like he said, it looks like he's dancing. Listen, sir, this is gonna be a way better Dak, bro. I believe, like I was saying, free Big Mike. The reason I was saying that, because I felt like he was in jail behind Kellen Moore. He wasn't able to express himself through the plays. You know what I'm saying? So now he's free. And I feel like at the same time, simultaneously, it done freed Dak Prescott. No lie.
Thanks.
It done freed him too.
And think about this. You know what I also think? Like, this is my last one, I promise you. Man, there's no way in hell Dak Prescott was all right having plays being told to him, corrected by a dude that couldn't even beat you on the field. Like, I don't give a damn, bro. Like, bruh, let me find out. Landlord, you're a starting receiver at your high school, right? Okay, this is your senior year. That senior that has never been able to beat you in 3 years. Oh, he got hurt, but now he's the wide receiver coach. He gonna teach you how to be a better that he couldn't physically do.
That's what I said.
Physically,
When
bruh.
see,
Physically.
they don't understand that. Like you can't. What can I say?
Like that
You can't make up respect. You can't fabricate it. You just can't. If you don't respect the guy, you just won't respect him.
Yeah, there's no way, bro. There's no way.
And that's something amongst men. Like, if you can't make me respect you, I can't act like I do. It's just not possible, bro. Now, what made Dak last so long with Kelly is the love he had for him. It wasn't the respect. It was the love. Because he actually considered him to be a friend. You know what I'm saying? That's why what love make you do? What love make you do? Some stupid things. And some of those stupid things consisted of him falling on the sword repeatedly for Kellen Moore, never ever criticizing Kellen Moore. You can't find Dak saying nothing bad about Kellen. Because that was the love. That was the love and the friendship. And I'm glad that relationship is not hanging over my team no more. That's great.
I mean, listen, I'm glad that y'all said what y'all said. I was still listening in when I ran in there. You said treat Dak Prescott like Cooper Rush. One of the reasons why you feel that way, you wasn't expecting that for Cooper Rush.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You wasn't expecting the damn thing. And that's really why a lot of people fell in love with Dak Prescott in 2016. You were not expecting a damn thing from Dak Prescott.
You thought your season was over. And then number 4 in his bow tie came and saved the day.
And listen, and hey, and that's when the rumbling started. Like, oh, Dak Prescott look.
He looked pretty good. That preseason game, they like, ooh, Dak he was slanging that thing. They were talking about Dak in the preseason too. Now people forget, like before Romo got hurt, when Dak was starting in the preseason, he was getting some talk. Like they was like, hey, Dak looking good, y'all. Like he out there slanging it. Like that was the best offense we've ever seen in the preseason.
Dan Quinn was not the defensive coordinator for the Falcons in 2016. Dan Quinn was never. Yeah, he was never the head coach for the Dan Quinn was never the defensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons. I know he gets blamed for it, but he was not calling the defense.
You actually look, what's so crazy? They blame Dan Quinn, but you know who they don't blame? Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, because why you didn't score, bro?
Listen, this right here lets you know, like, we be so blind and biased to the people that we fond of. They don't they don't even say bad things about Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, because he went 2.5 quarters without scoring a point.
He was the fool that kept throwing the ball. But they blame Dan Quinn. See, that just lets you know that, we like Kyle Shanahan, so we ain't going to put the emphasis on him. We like Kyle. Yep. Oh, look at what he's doing over there.
And think about this. Kyle Shanahan's resume is not tarnished with that either. The only person, I'm going to tell you the two people who that Super Bowl cost the most, Matt Ryan and Dan Quinn.
Yep.
The head coach and the quarterback.
Nobody said nothing about Kyle Shanahan.
And I'm going to just think about this. It's crazy because it's like, what does Matt Ryan have to do with the defense giving up 30 points?
Matt Ryan is doing what Kyle Shanahan wanted him to do, continuously throwing the football.
They just kept throwing the ball.
Just goofy, bro. And but Kyle Shanahan is a god out here to y'all.
And I'm gonna tell you,
don't say nothing about this man.
And I'm gonna tell you the last thing, and I'm gonna go. If you wonder how the Falcons blew that game, go watch Cowboys at Green Bay. We did the exact same thing. The only difference, it wasn't 28-3, but we did the exact same thing. We were up by double digits, and we just kept throwing the ball. Just kept throwing the ball. And guess what? When you throw the ball and it's incomplete, you know what you do? Stop the clock, stop the clock, stop the clock, stop the clock, stop the clock. Listen to me, if the Atlanta Falcons would have just ran the ball for the whole second half, even if they didn't run the ball effectively, there's not enough time, bruh.
And you got one of the greatest comeback artists ever over there waiting on you.
Why would you keep? So it's like,
you crazy?
It is. Hey, but that's why I say, man, these offense. I think all these offensive coordinators got a little Kellen Moore in them. All of them do. They all want their fingerprint on it, bro. They all want to be looked at. They all want the announcer to say that was a hell of a play call. And they're like these offensive coordinators. They're not okay with just saying, "Damn, that was good run, good throw by the quarterback." You know what I'm saying? Like these offensive coordinators, man, they gotta, you know what I mean? Like it's like these new Instagram chicks. Like, what is you famous for? You know what I'm saying? What did you do? Because you're cute?
Oh, what? I had dropped my pencil in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And I had to pick it up.
What did you do?
That's what happened. Man, let's get out of here before I get canceled.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody for tapping in and showing love.
Hey, but
y'all
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, go ahead, cuz.
No, I'll just cut you off for no reason. But this is actually a great. hey,
Wait,
before we leave, bro.
Where's
Before
this
we, hey, listen to me.
a
Hey, before we
cereal
leave,
cut offer?
yeah,
So,
but let me tell you though. Let me tell you. I do want to send a special shout out to Kellen Moore though. Because I talked a lot of crap about you not being a genius. I talked a lot of stuff about you just not being a good offensive coordinator, about you not knowing your personnel, and just like I literally banked my brand for 2 years on you just being a horrible offensive coordinator. And I want to take a moment to just say, with you going 0-2, thank you. Because I feel like you solidified me. I appreciate you, man. Like if you would have went over there and would have been 50-0, all this, but you really went over there and just did the same thing you've been doing in Dallas. And like Justin Herbert looks worse, man. And I just thank you. My brand appreciates you. Sometimes you step out there, you sit in the front of the bus because you know it just feel in your soul. You got to sit there. Gotta be the Jackie Robinson sometimes. I appreciate y'all.
gotta break those barriers.
Got to break those barriers. I remember them long, cold days when the Cowboys was winning games, and I was on Twitter saying that Kellen Moore was horrible. Y'all don't remember? I know my cousin remember, but I remember, bruh. A lot of y'all didn't deleted them comments. I was that guy after the Cowboys was winning games, and I was like, bro, this dude is horrible. Because we literally went from not being able to score to being able to score too much.
I'm just glad I got my receipts out there, so they won't think
Facts.
I joined the
Facts.
bandwagon because my very first short is me dogging out Kellen Moore. That's the first time I got on the internet. I said, I'm finna dog out Kellen Moore.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? That's why when people be like, "Oh, you should have said," or I got this right, I called it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you ain't got no video, I don't count your calls because, bro, we be doing some serious, like, put your brand on the line type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like when we put that's really us putting our brand on the line when we make these statements like, bruh, such and such is not gonna work. Michael Gallup, bruh, don't sign him. Do not sign him, Cowboys. 3 years ago, that's what I said. Do not sign him, Cowboys. Now what the Cowboys talking about? Oh, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with Michael Gallup. Y'all hated me, bruh. Y'all hated
like the MG. I took that L. I eat that crow because he didn't do anything last game, but
ain't did nothing the last 2 games. I want you to be more specific.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this right
Don't
now.
tell
Cowboys
nobody.
shouldn't have
Don't
signed the
tell
freaking.
nobody.
Listen, I think I would feel different about Michael Gallup if he wasn't injured. If he was doing all this and he wasn't injured, I would feel better because I'd be like, okay, he's just underperforming. But the fact that he was injured and there's that type of stuff, like that's what makes it like, bro, you guys knew this. Like you guys knew this. You knew it.
Yeah, and they said they put him out there too early last year. They said it. They admitted it.
Last 2 years, Neil. No, Trey, last 2 years, you're right. He ain't did nothing last 2 years. So
see, that's the beautiful thing about like honest people, because I eat my crow. But when I'm right, buddy, because I ain't gonna be right all the time, you gonna hear about it. You understand? I ain't nobody right all the time.
people ain't right all the time, but
I be pretty damn close though. I ain't gonna lie.
I just think you should eat your crow when it's time though.
Hey, you should. You want to know why? Because it lets your viewers know that you always gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, I'm out of here, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here too, man. I get with y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Hey, holla at your boy Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media except Facebook because they took my page. All right.
Again?
I
don't know what's going on.
You don't stop showing booty on the airline. What is wrong with you, man? What is going on, man?
I'm not nefarious on Facebook, sir.
Sir, I don't know you're nefarious in every aspect of your life. So.
Wow.
Come on, man. Stop.
Be your own people.
Man, Lord, stop messing with them people. Like you one of them dudes that pull up to the police. You got your music on 40. Blah, blah, blah. Smoke coming out the car. You can't even see who in the car with 5-degree tinted windows talking about the police messing with me. No, you messing with the police, bruh. He just driving down the street.
I ain't did nothing.
He did nothing, man. Leave Facebook alone, man. What them good folks over at Facebook do to you, man? Leave them folks alone. Them
I don't know what they got against
me. Man, nefarious ligaments, man.
All right, man. Hey, y'all already know what it is, man. Never look down because stars up. Peace.
Peace. I'm gonna get with you, man. You done made me sit down here for 14 hours straight.
Yeah, nah.
My whole back hurt. I just get left for show.
Nigga, you old.
I am old, nigga.
Shit, how long as you know, my boy?
It's all, man.
It's a bit.
Yeah.